Hello, everybody. Mike Haas, along with the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert. One in the books. First practice of training camp 2025. Don't get, caught off by the humidity and the cloudy days. Heat is coming, but they caught a break today.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, overcast. If the weather was like this every day, we would never come inside. I mean, I thought, I said 115 heat index. I said, there's no way they can want the fans out there. But the sun wasn't out. It was great. The weather cooperated. And I always know when it's too hot is when I'm standing in the shade and I'm not moving and I'm just sweating. I said, why am I sweating? No, it wasn't like that. It was nice. I think they got a lot done. To start off practice, you always want to look who's going to take the first rep. And I think I would have, this is what I would have bet on. It would have been the Vegas favorite that Spencer Rattler would have taken the first rep as a starter because I think he's earned that. Tyler Shough just came on board. Spencer Rattler was here last year. And so I'm looking first rep. They even go, with Spencer Rattler up tempo, no huddle, running a couple of plays. Really, a couple of nice plays. Clyde Edwards-Hilaire, they ran. Oh, they're just going to be a run drill, but no. Then they ran like a throwback screen to Clyde Edwards-Hilaire. That'd have been a 12 to 15-yard gain. So off to a great start. Now Shuck's first rep, I think they get back in the huddle. I don't know what play he called or their lineman, but that the re-huddle.
They kind of threw a short one, like a one-hopping pass, and they
Yes,
said,
one
let's just do that one again.
Yeah. And so I would say, listen, they constantly get graded. And when I look at today, Spencer Rattler won today. So you can chalk it up one because the coaches are doing that. Now, not much competition until they get in the pads and all, but just based on what occurred today, the pocket presence, I thought at times Tyler Shough 2 or 3 times he's scrambling. It was like 7-on-7. The ball needs to come out. You don't want to be scrambling then. So I would say Spencer Rattler definitely had the edge. Look at Rattler, a couple of big plays that I thought you're going to see more likely happen numerous times during the season, like Juwan Johnson, an outside route. That'd have been 12 to 15-yard completion. Chris Olave over the middle, plus 15. So I think hopefully Juwan Johnson stays healthy, Chris Olave stays healthy, because I think they're going to be a big part of what we're trying to do offensively. I thought the play of the day was, and there wasn't much play. There was no bombs or anything, but Hayner to Michael Jacobson. That was a nice catch. You could see he's a basketball player. He high pointed the ball. That was down the middle. That'd have been like a plus 25-yard gain. But overall, it was kind of like what you expect the first day. I thought there's a little pep in their step. You never want to see turnovers or the ball on the ground a lot. And I'm a fan. I'm cheering for him because all that adversity he's faced because I think he could play Cam Akers. He ends up fumbling, and there's no pass. So it's like, and the defense got all excited. They got to the ball. So it wasn't too many, negative plays. But that's what I would say that, you look at the quarterback all the time, because the fans want to know, okay, who's actually looking better out there. I would say Spencer Rattler looked more poised today than Tyler Shough did.
Finally, I want to stay on the quarterbacks. It's day
Yeah.
one, so let's just stay on it because, you know, Kellen Moore says you'd like to have that guy kind of picked out prior to the Chargers. But the reality is it's 7-on-7. It's 11-11 against your guys until the Chargers. So having a guy separate himself prior to those preseason is going to be difficult. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's going to be difficult. And that's why I don't know. It's a lack of confidence. Why aren't we practicing against the Chargers? I don't know. We're out there. To me, I know as a player, you're always tired against going against one another. You want a little change of pace, but they're going to have the preseason game. I would think it'd be in our best interest, as far as the Saints organization, that not so much who the starter before the Chargers game, but after the Chargers game, it starts to be the middle of the month.
You got to have a guy.
Yeah,
You got to have a guy.
that hopefully, and you're looking at what's that? 3 weeks from now, 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah, and then that someone will separate, and the preseason game against the Chargers could be very important, and it's going to be constantly important when they put on the pads. Finally, what was it on Monday?
Yep, Monday the
And
28th.
we get to see him compete, and who's standing out there. So, right now you can't say no one really has the edge, but Spencer Rattler definitely, I'd say, look more poised out there today compared to Tyler Shough.
SoFi and the Chargers are home away from home. So we're going to have a special one-on-one interview with Steve Geller and Bobby with Demario Davis. Also hear from Chris Olave. Lots more coming your way on Sports Talk today. WWLAMFM.com and always on the Odyssey app.
Who that?